Hello everyone. I think today let's talk about anvils because anvils are great. They come in all various sizes, shapes, makes, the lot. First things first, don't get a cast iron anvil. I can't stress this enough. They don't last or anything. There are plenty of videos online from Crash Centre Ironworks and various others where they test them out. They are crap. I'm sorry, but they are. You want a nice forged steel or cast steel anvil. They are made out of tool steel. Some of the older anvils, however, are wrought iron base with a high carbon steel top that have been forged on. They are pretty good anvils. There's some English ones by, like they are Peter Wright, Henry White. They made, should I say, because years ago, 100 years ago, or 200 years ago, they made some ridiculously nice anvils. Right, anvils. I've got lots of them. I've got two primary ones. I've got steak anvils. They're lovely. I love them. Right, my primary one is a Brooks anvil. This one is 100 weight or 101 kilograms or 224 pounds, I believe, if you're in America. Love this anvil. It's got a bit of wear and tear on it from previous use. I think it's about 100-year-old, possibly. I use it all the time. It's my favourite anvil at the moment. I would like some other anvils, but I don't have the money for them. There are some Rolls Royce anvils essentially out there, not made by Rolls Royce, but things like Fontanini anvil. I love a Fontanini anvil, or Southern German anvil with an upsetting block. Anvils, again, come in all various shapes and sizes for whatever you need. You get your main working face, you've got a nice little square hole to put tools in, like a hot cut hardy tool. That's that. Now, I put the wood on there that I need, things like that. Put hot steel on there when I need to do that, things like that. You can put all sorts of weird shaped tools in there for different things. They are brilliant. So square holes for holding tools. You've got a Pritchard hole, which is a little round hole for punching. Instead of drilling a hole through, it's a better way and quicker, in my opinion, if you're very good at it. The horn is mainly for bending steel over. You can do it over the side of the anvil. You've got a step, also known as a table, for doing all your marking, centre punching. It's a bit softer than the main face, which you don't want to damage, because any impression in that will go into your hot steel. You don't want that. Anvils, again, they come in various shapes and sizes. That's my primary one. Now, I have over here, which I use for teaching and various things like that. I've got a nice little Peter Wright anvil. Very nice and pretty. I picked that up from Yorkshire a few weeks ago. That's a Peter Wright, 18 something it was made in, so a while ago, and it's in great nick. I use it all the time because it's a brilliant little anvil and it's got little bits on it that help me to do other work and things like that I can't do on my big one. So anvils, love them. You can get Yorkshire pattern anvils. There's Plymouth anvils with another squarish type horn thing on this side, which are helpful for other jobs. German anvils, Swedish anvils with a face that's a little bit narrower, French anvils, pig anvils. There are dudes all over the world, and I love them all, but I can't afford them because I'm just a little humble blacksmith. Good ones that you can get in the UK, right? Brooks anvils, brilliant. You can get, what else? Peter Wright anvils, eBay. eBay are brilliant for that. Facebook Marketplace, that's also a very good place to get them. They have gone up in value because everyone likes anvils now, and they've seen Forged in Fire and various other programs, and they've jumped up in price. You know, years ago you could I'll pick this one up for £100, £100. 17 years ago. Wish it was like that now. Yeah, various shapes and sizes for whatever you're doing. Brooks, you've got peter out, like I mentioned. You've got Southern German anvils, Yorkshire pattern, Plymouth anvils. America's full of anvils. They are everywhere. You can find them in gardens. You knock on the door and ask if it's for sale, but get yourself a good anvil, not cast iron. It's awful. Yeah, Fontanini anvils are amazing, and I would love one, but I don't have the money, and I don't know if they're still making them. Holland anvils in America, very good. Alex Steele, I think, made a few anvils. You know, everyone's heard of him. He's been online, he's been on TV. Very young, but done very well for himself. His anvils were immaculate. I'd love one. I don't know if I can get hold of one. I'd love one. There's so many anvils out there. You can get one of these, or you could literally get away with, let me get it, a block of steel. You know, it don't have to be massive. You know, just a block of steel, essentially. Not used that in a while. A little point on the end so you can stick it in a stump. My one's on a barrel with wooden surface filled with sand to lessen the noise, and I've had it there for what, 2 years now, maybe 3. It works for me. You know, I'm not in the driest environment, being in Blackpool in Lancashire. It's always raining. Sunny Blackpool, yeah, you wish. Block of steel. Now that's what, 3 inch by 2 inch by, I don't know, 5 inches long. Spiker welded on to stick it in a stump. You can do it on sledgehammer heads. Try not to, you know, dig it in the ground, put the sledgehammer head in there, and off you go with your little forge in your back garden. Yeah, on a sunny day, but seeing the heat colour change, yeah, but I digress. Anvils, they are everywhere. Gardens, you see them at the bottom of posts, which is weird. I've seen some in weird places, bogs, posts of gates, you see them in old farms and things like that. Try not to get one with a bevel in it, because you want it nice and flat. You know, bevels, it's been used too much, pass on it. If you want it just to try and tinker, yeah, go for it if you really want to. But I prefer nice flat surface. Don't mind a bit of wear and tear on the edges as long as it can work to my favour. You can radius it off with a grinder. Some people go, ooh, don't do that. But you can. You can get them repaired if you want to, but that costs a lot of money. And milling machines to smooth it down and also resurface it, but again, a lot of money. We're not talking little pocket change, we're talking hundreds, possibly thousands of pounds. If you've got a milling machine, you could do it on that if you've got good bits for it. But yeah, anvils, I love them. I have quite a few by now. My own private collection that I can't, you know, I had them all over the place and I was tripping over them, so I put them inside, cleaned them up, lovely and pretty. But I've got 2 in here, and then I've got stake anvils that I use for various purposes, tinsmith's anvils, all different types. Get yourself an anvil. You'll need it, it's one of your primary tools. Forge, anvil, hammer. I'll cover hammers later on in another video. Yeah, what can I say? Get yourself an anvil. If you can't find one, look harder. You know, ask around. It's surprising what you can find in scrapyards these days. They're everywhere. Try and get one, because they are brilliant pieces of kit. See you again.